doing here?
Tariq, Tommy is back. He just tried to kill me. He shot at me and Monet.
Wait.
We gotta get gas and get the hell out of here.
Wow, how? With what money? Where are we going?
I don't know. I'll figure something out. Come on, get the rest of your stuff. We don't have any time.
Look,
Wait, are you listening to the words that are coming out of my mouth? Tommy just tried to kill me, okay? We are out of time.
Maybe I could buy us some time, Ma, so we can make the move the right way.
Tommy is a f***ing killer.
Ma, so am I. All right? Haven't I always had your back and protected you? It's the same here. Nothing changed. I just need you to trust me.
Okay, Reek. But promise me you'll be careful.
I got you, Ma. I promise everything's gonna work out, okay?
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another Power video. If you're new, if you love Power, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today we're going to be talking about Power Book 2 Ghost. Tasha is free, but she does not have full control over Tariq anymore, and it's just a topic of discussion that I wanted to talk about, especially based off the last episode. And when I say full control, I'm talking about full control of Tariq, because we know in the past, Tariq, of course, he's going to do what he wants to do, but he still listened to his mom a little bit, especially when she told him to do certain things. He would listen and pay her that respect. But for the first time, your boy Tariq has finally, and I mean finally, really stepped up. I mean, we've seen glimpses of it in Power Season 6 when Tariq was telling Tasha he's going to protect her from ghosts and stuff like that. But this time around, he stepped up and said, you know what, Mom? Look, I got this. I will get the job done. And, you know, he pretty much told Tasha that he is in control. He doesn't really need her to be looking out for him and trying to, you know, control him and what they need to be doing. So we're going to talk about that. I want you guys to leave your theories, predictions, everything down below. Let me know exactly what you felt about this when this happened in the last episode. Now, we know your girl Tasha ended up getting out, and we ain't even got to go over how she got out, but we knew she was going to get out eventually. Tasha had it in her head that she was going to do things the way she wanted to do them. She didn't even care about what Tariq was trying to do, his operation, him working with Monet and the Tejadas. She was more concerned about escaping, running away, getting away from Tommy Egan. That's all Tasha cared about. And soon as she even got out, she told Tariq, look, we got to get up out of here. And that was her, you know, her full game plan. And Tariq had to tell her, look, well, I have business with the Tejadas. I can't just leave like this. And Tasha told him, don't worry, I will handle that. Now, we saw for the first time Tasha and Monet, they finally got to see each other face to face. They finally had a scene together. And of course, the two had a very interesting conversation, and pretty much that their kids are the product of them, right? They made their kids. The monsters that Tariq is, Kane is, of course, you have to put that blame on the parent. And as I always told you guys, it ain't just one parent, it's both of them. You have to, right? Now, besides that, we know Tommy Egan came up, he sprayed the place up. Tasha, scared, wants to get up out of there. And once again, she goes to Tariq and tells him, look, we have to go. We have to get up out of here. Tommy Egan is on his way. He's trying to kill me. He knows I'm working with the feds, and we got to get up out of here. Now, Tariq, of course, was telling her, look, we can do this a better way. I can buy us some more time. I can get some money. And Tasha told him, look, who are you talking to, pretty much? Like, are you listening to me? And Tasha was still in mother mode. She felt like, look, I am in control. I can do what I want to do. You want to listen to your mother no matter what. But she's not realizing that Tariq is not a little boy anymore. And one of my old heads used to tell me, look, you know, you raise your son up as a cub, and eventually that cub going to become a lion. You can't keep thinking you're going to boss around and tell this cub what to do, because that cub is going to eventually turn into a lion, right? And that's exactly what Tariq did, regardless of what you guys may think. Because, you know, some people don't believe that Tariq is grown and he's not this, he's not that. Of course, a lot of people try to downplay Tariq's character. At the end of the day, he stepped up to the plate regardless. He pretty much is saving the Tejadas family. And at the same time, he had to let Tasha know, like, look, we can't just leave like that. Now, Tasha, she's telling Tariq, look, we have to go because Tommy is a killer. And then they shut all the sound down when Tariq said, I'm a killer too. You know what I'm saying? Like, Tommy ain't just a killer. I am too. I am dangerous too. I am a monster too. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I use the reference of like the Breaking Bad with Walter White and Skyler, because he was pretty much telling her, look, I am the danger. Like, we running away from people. We got to get up out of here. Oh, hell nah. I am the danger. I'm the person that they need to be running from, right? I ain't the person that's going to be running from everything. I am the problem. So that's what Tariq gave me out of that scene. Like, look, I'm not running no more. I'm tired of running. If Tommy Egan is going to get me, he's just going to have to get me fair and square. But as far as me running, it ain't happening, right? This is what Tariq wanted to do. And Tasha stepped down. If you guys notice in that scene, I talked about it in my recap. Tasha stepped down. They did that purposely just to show you guys that Tasha finally realized, like, okay, he's in control. He's a grown man. I'm not, that person that is running things anymore. Tariq is not a cub. He's a lion. A young lion, but at the same time, he is a lion and he ain't running. Now, of course, even throughout the whole episode, Tasha still believed that she can somehow control things, right? But once Tariq showed her, look, I'm not leaving. You can leave. You worry about you and Yas, and I will stay here and handle business. I mean, you could tell throughout the whole episode, Tariq did not want to leave. He was looking at pictures and stuff of him and Braden in college. He was thinking about all the fun that he had. He was thinking about what he actually did, because for the first time, he was able to, link up with people without the help of Tommy and Ghost and handle things himself for the first time, right? Because usually he always has some type of connections. He always had, of course, his father and Tommy to bail him out. And this time he didn't have that. He had to do things on his own. He had to use those lessons that he learned from them. And he used that in this season of Power Book 2 Ghost. So, of course, Tariq got a lot of respect at a lot of people, even though he did kill his father. At the end of the day, of course, Tariq said he had his reasons. He was forced to do this because he felt like he was going to go down. And as Ghost told him about the story of Breeze, Tariq took that in consideration and said, you know what? I'm not taking that L. You're going to have to take it. But at the end of the day, the moral of the story is this. Tasha, yes, she is free. Tariq, he ain't her little boy no more. I mean, I know she's going to probably feel like, man, that's always going to be my little boy. But realistically speaking, this dude is out here on his own and he running shit, and he's working with I would say a new drug organization that's trying to build up and become great compared to the St. Patrick's organization, right? Within the Tejada's family. Now, as far as Tasha, because we know Tariq is going to stay there, right? With Tasha's character, we really didn't get to see her like that. So, a whole lot in this actual spinoff, because I believe they wanted to show Tariq's story. They wanted to build up these new characters so that way we would get used to these characters down the line. So that's why I believe we didn't see too much of Tasha. It makes sense. That way the fans can get used to the new characters and stuff like that. And, Tasha's storyline can continue to build. But I got a feeling that maybe we're going to see Tasha a little bit more in season 2. Because now she's out. She's graduated. It's time to step up to the next level. The question is Tasha going to be fully legit, or will the life of crime come back and pull her back into the game, right? Because we know how many times the Ghost tried to get out the game, but he kept getting pulled right back into it. Hell, even Tasha tried to get out the game last season. She tried to be legit after talking and kicking it with Terry Screwball Silver, but we know how that all went, right? She tried to have a legit daycare, but at the end of the day, she still needed to get back into the game. That's why she was working with Epiphany. She was also, of course, showing Tariq certain ways on how to run the drug game. I mean, you're going to get pulled right back into it, especially if you've been there for a long time and it's something that you are very good at. And Tasha, deep down inside, believes that she is great at this. So I got a feeling she's going to get pulled back into this. In the next season, I think we will see a little bit more of Tasha. I think they just wanted to focus on the other characters a little bit more to build up those new character developments, especially since they were new characters, right? But in season 2, Tasha is supposed to be on the run. She's scared of Tommy Egan. She's scared to, what's going to happen with her. But if you think she's not coming back, I think you're mistaken. Tasha is definitely coming back. I don't know what she's going to do. She wants to protect her kid. She's going to be with Yasmin. And that's a whole other story to even talk about, because I'm telling you right now, all the stuff that's happening is definitely affecting her as well. We don't really see too much about her, but knowing Power and knowing Power history, as I always tell you guys, those small characters, those are the characters that you want to watch out for. So people are like, yes, she's been around since the very beginning. She's been a little girl, but she's lost so much. So we got to always look at stuff like that because they are known for bringing stuff back up like this. And also, another character to look out for is Cash, because his mom, Lakeisha, was killed off, right? They show him in the last episode with Tommy Egan. Do not mistaken Cash for a nobody. This is a kid that can easily be brought back into the picture later down the line, especially with this new generation of Power. It could be easily wrote into the storyline, in my opinion. This is what they always been doing since the very beginning anyway. We're going to see if they're going to continue this pattern. But you guys let me know, what do you see next for your girl Tasha? As I told you guys, I believe she has to come up with a game plan that's going to protect her and her family, but more importantly herself, because she doesn't control Tariq anymore. She's going to have to figure out what she needs to do to survive and stay safe. And you know, as far as Tariq, as I told you guys, he's not a cub anymore. Tasha does not have that full control over him, and I think Tasha finally understands this. Even though she knew Tariq would do whatever he wants to do, she always felt that at the end of the day, Tariq would always be there no matter what. But now Tariq is going to be there for himself. He's going to put her first as far as protecting her, but Tasha is not in the driver's seat. She's going to have to figure out a way to run her own shit and do things her way. But that is yet to be seen. I can't wait to see how it all plays out. I got a feeling Tasha will pop back up on the scene, and they're going to make the story very, very interesting in my opinion. But you guys leave your theories, predictions, everything down below. I want to thank you guys once again for all the support, all the love. Make sure you follow the Power Book 2 Ghosts, everything Power Book 2 Ghosts playlist. Get yourself caught up on all the latest Power Book 2 Ghosts news. But let me get on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.